fight like a roaring fight, crypto and dreams under stadium lights, sweat and fire, hearts ignite. Evening sparks will fade, but with the Ginch we
Guten Tag.
highlights while scores collide. It's the riot live tonight.
That big ass head in there. Let me just adjust a little bit. Welcome to another edition of Early News Sports Cafe with the Ginch here on the Full Time Entertainment Network. I am Sid Ginch, Ryan Network. How was your weekend? How was your 2026 NFL draft experience? Went over that last hour. Report on Thursday. How'd your team do? How do you think your team's organization did? Did they suck? Give them an A, a B, a C, a D, or they just suck? Well, welcome. Thanks for the Ginch Quartet there. Behind the curtain over here is the Ginch Quartet. But welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, there's some breaking news. The NCAA, both tournaments, men's and women's, are set to move to 76 teams. Reported by Pete Thamel. I was going over this last hour, which has been discussed for well over a year, is on track to be formalized in the upcoming weeks and will begin this coming season. Sources indicated mid-May as a potential timeline for an announcement. Once the contracts are completed, the NCAA would need approval from the various committees that include the men's and women's basketball committees, the men's and women's basketball oversight committees, the Division I cabinet, and the Division I board of governors. For the various NCAA committees to vote, the contracts would need to be signed for their approval. So here we go. The mechanics of the expansion in the men's tournament would include 8 additional at-large bids, what's known now as the first 4. 8 teams playing 4 games in Dayton, Ohio, would expand to 12 games played by 24 teams at 2 sites, keeping Dayton as one of them. The location of the new site is yet to be determined, but it was expected to be west of the Eastern time zone to help with logistics. The expansion would lead to an additional 8 men's games, meaning that Tuesday and Wednesday of the NCAA tournament would feature 24 of the 76 men's teams. That number now includes 8 teams who would have qualified for the traditional bracket that would square off against the 8 at-large additions. Do you know how fucking stupid this is? This is just another way for the conferences and the tourney to make money. And whatever sites they're being played at. Here you go. Why don't we just let all 360 some odd teams that are in Division I college basketball just have one big tournament with all the teams? Why not? 1 plays 364, 2 plays 363. I am so sick and tired of this shit. It was perfect with 64. Perfect. Then they went to the play-in games. Dumb. Excuse me. Now you're going. I don't want to watch that shit. Oh, more opportunities for upsets. Just that. I don't care. I don't care. 64 teams. And again, I don't even like automatic. If you're going to do this, I wouldn't even have automatic qualifiers anymore. Period. You want conferences want to have their conference tournament? Great. But like I said before, no more automatic bids with the conference tournament champion. Get rid of automatic qualifiers. Just play the season, and then said committee picks the now 76 best teams. Just it's dumb. It's just another money grab. That's all it is. You are watering down the sport now, and it's not good. Now let's see what else in the world of sports. Reported by Shams Charania. The NBA is eyeing a new anti-tanking proposal for the draft lottery. The NBA has disclosed to its 30 general managers a new tanking draft reform termed the 3-2-1 lottery that includes expanding the lottery to 16 teams, flattened odds, and a relegation zone where the bottom 3 teams will be penalized with fewer lottery balls for the number 1 pick, starting with next year's draft. The league office has held multiple critical meetings with its board of governors, completion committee, and the 30 general managers over the past few weeks to narrow toward this new singular proposal ahead of the owners having a final vote on May 28th. There could be minor modifications to the proposal, but the key points of the framework have a majority of the support from teams, according to those sources. The 3-2-1 lottery proposal, named to represent the number of lottery balls per team, would expand the lottery from 14 to 16 teams. Teams that do not qualify for the playoffs or play in tournament but stay out of the relegation zone, spots 4 through 10, would receive 3 lottery balls each. Teams with the bottom 3 record, the relegation area, would have just 2 lottery balls, but have a floor of the 12th pick, while the rest of the 13 lottery teams could fall as far as the 16th pick. And it goes on and on. Again, just another. I get it. Look, if teams are going to tank, they're going to tank. They will find new and improved ways to tank. Let's play hard for a half. Let's play hard for 3 quarters. And then we'll look like shit the 4th. I get what they're trying to do. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I really don't. The Phillies have fired manager Rob Thompson. He says he has no animosity toward the Phils. Phils are off to a 9-19 start this season. They're tied with the Mets, last in the East, or their division anyway. He said, quote unquote, when you're not playing well and you're the manager of a ball club, you're held accountable, and rightly so. I wasn't officially offered anything, but I am open to staying in this organization. I've said throughout my 4 years as manager here, I don't want to go anywhere else. I love this organization. He said, I still think and I hope, because I love these guys, that this team is going to turn this thing around and they're going to get hot. I have a bunch of different reasons why, but one is the fact that there's a lot of talent in there. Don Mattingly is named as the interim. But again, the coach takes it on the chin. You know what? The players have to have some accountability at some point. If after 4 years you need a new voice in the locker room, so be it. But the players still need to perform. Period. Getting paid a shitload of money to perform on the field. And when are we going to start holding players accountable for their shit play? It's always the manager or the coach nowadays that's going to get the axe because the players have all the power. But if you're getting paid X amount of dollars and you're playing like shit, fuck you. You're going on the bench. Let somebody else have an opportunity. Champions League over there in Europe, PSG edged Bayern Munich 5-4. It was the highest scoring Champions League semifinal on record. So PSG moves on. Some of the stuff I went over last hour. It's reported by the Associated Press. Ex-player Damon Jones is the first to plead guilty in the gambling case. I remember there was a gambling sweep led to the arrest of more than 30 people. During back-to-back hearings in Brooklyn federal court, Jones entered guilty pleas to 2 counts of a conspiracy to commit wire fraud for his role in what prosecutors say were sports betting and rigged poker game schemes. Reading a prepared statement to the court after pleading guilty in the sports betting case, he acknowledged that he conspired with others to defraud sports betting companies by using insider information that I obtained as a result of my relationships as a former player. Excuse me. I would like to sincerely apologize to the court, my family, my peers, and also the National Basketball Association, he said. During his second hearing, Jones admitted that he was paid to act as a face card at poker games in Miami and the Hamptons by using the his NBA celebrity, to lure high-end bettors to the table. I'm sure more convictions. Or, excuse me, to be handed out. Like I said, I went over a bunch of this shit with the NFL last hour. Let me go to the NBA playoffs. Action tonight, the 76ers are at the Celtics. 76ers are up 3-1. See what happens there. The Hawks and the Knicks are tied 2 apiece. And right now, the Blazers are up on the Trailblazers 3-1. Yesterday, the Magic beat the Pistons. Detroit is down 3-1. Shocking. Thunder swept the Suns 4-0 with a 131-122 win yesterday. The Magic beat the Pistons 94-88. Excuse me. And the Denver Nuggets stayed alive with their series with Minnesota. They won 125-113. Celtics being at home tonight, I think the Celtics will close them out. Hawks, Knicks. Knicks are at home. I'm going to take the Knicks. Spurs, Trailblazers. I think San Antonio will most likely close. Trailblazers out. Let's go to the NHL. NHL playoffs. Exciting. Most exciting playoffs in North American sports. And of course, now my Verizon pad's going to buffer. We don't like buffering here on the show. Technology has a way of shoving a red hot poker up my ass. Let's go to the scores from yesterday in your National Hockey League. Penguins beat the Flyers 3-2. Penguins have won the last 2. They're down 3-2 in the series, but the pressure now on the Flyers. Final in overtime last night, the Golden Knights beat the Mammoth 5-4 to even that series at 2 apiece. On tonight at 7:30, the Bruins take on the Sabres. Sabres at home. They're up 3-1 in the series. Got a gut feeling that Boston's going to win tonight. The Wild are at the Stars. That series is tied 2-2. I have a feeling Dallas will win this one. And the Oilers can close out the Ducks tonight. Actually, no. Anaheim up 3-1. I had the Anaheim Ducks winning this series, but Edmonton fighting for their lives. I'm going to pick the Oilers to win tonight to send it back to Anaheim. Tomorrow, the Canadians and the Lightning, 7:00. That series is tied 2 apiece. Penguins at the Flyers and the Mammoth at the Golden Knights. Let me go to Major League Baseball. Go to the standings as I always do. Again, early inning sports buffet with the Ginch here on the Cole County Entertainment Network. In the American League, the New York Yankees in the East, 19 and 10, lead by a game and a half over the Rays. The Orioles, Jesus Christ, the Orioles are 5.5 back. The Blue Jays in fourth, 6.5 back, and the Red Sox struggling. Fired their manager last week. They're 7 back. In the Central, Detroit seems to be back on track. Excuse me. They're 15 and 14. They lead by a half game over the Guardians in second. 2 games up on the Twins in third. The White Sox, fourth, 3 games back, and the Royals are in last, 3.5 back. Out there in the West, the Athletics are on top, 15 and 3 record. The Mariners, game and a half back. The Rangers are a game and a half back in second. Mariners are 2 back in third. The Angels are fourth, 4 games back, and the Houston Astros struggling. They are in last place, 4.5 back. Out there in the National League, the Braves. I figured the Braves this year would bounce back. They're 20 and 9 in first place over the Marlins and the Nationals, who are both 7 back. Phillies and the Mets both 10 back, 10.5 back. In the Central, Reds up on top, 18 and 10. Cubs are in second, a game and a half back. The Pirates, my Pittsburgh Pirates, still hanging tough. They're 16 and 13. They're 2.5 back. Cardinals are fourth, 3 back, and the Brewers are last, 3.5 back. Best division in baseball so far. In the West, the Los Angeles Dodgers only playing 500 ball the last 10 games. They're in first, but they hold a slim half-game lead over the Padres in second. Diamondbacks are third, 4 games back. The Giants are fourth, 6.5 back, and the Rockies in last, 7 back. On the slate tonight, right now in the fourth, the Rays and the Guardians are scoreless. Top of the third, Orioles up on the Stros, 2-zip. End of the second, Reds up on the Rockies, 3-zip. End of the third, Giants and the Phillies are scoreless. Top of the third, Cardinals 3, Pirates zip. Bottom of the first, Red Sox, Blue Jays scoreless. Bottom of the first, the Mets up on the Nationals, 1-zip, and mid-first, Tigers and the Braves scoreless. Later on, Angels at the White Sox, Diamondbacks at the Brewers, the Mariners at the Twins, the Yankees over the Rangers, or Yankees at the Rangers, Cubs at the Padres, Royals at the Athletics, Marlins at the Dodgers. Soccer over the weekend. Let me go to the Premier League because we are winding down. On Saturday, Fulham beat Aston Villa 1-0. Liverpool over Crystal Palace 3-1. West Ham over Everton 2-1. Tottenham with a big win over Wolverhampton 1-0, and Arsenal beat Newcastle 1-0. Then on Sunday, Chelsea beat Leeds 1-0. And yesterday, Man United beat Brentford 2-1. Tomorrow, Champions League, the other semifinal. As soon as it comes up here. I'm looking for it, ladies and gentlemen. It's still buffering. Atletico Madrid and Arsenal play in the other semi-final. Golf this particular past weekend. As soon as it comes up. It was the Zurich Classic of New Orleans over the weekend. Pairs. The Fitzpatricks won that one with a 31 collective underscore. 257. They win over Smalley and Springer. LPGA. As soon as it comes up here. I might have to go to my phone. Because now my Verizon pad is buffering. It was the Chevron Championship. Nelly Corda won that one with an 18 under 270. PGA Champions Tour. Latif Goosen, where plus is a good score. He was plus 39 collectively. He won that one. The DP World Tour. The Volvo China Open. Bernd Wiesberger won that one with a collective 267 score, 19 under. And then on the Corn Ferry Tour, as soon as that pops up here. Actually, the Corn Ferry Tour did not have a tournament this past week. Let me go to NASCAR. They were racing at Talladega. Carson Hocevar won that one. Of course, drivers with 90 laps to go got stupid. Caused the big one early on, knocked a lot of cars out. 40th was Kyle Larson, 39th Joey Logano, 38th Cole Custer, 37th Ryan Blaney, 36th Bubba Wallace, 35th William Byron, 34th Ty Gibbs, 33rd Josh Berry, 32nd Michael McDowell, 31st Brad Keselowski, 30th Joey Gase, 29th Chase Briscoe, 28th Chad Fincham, 24th Daniel Dye, 23rd Eric Jones, 22nd John Hunter Nemechek, 21st Cody Ware, 20th Shane Van Gisbergen, 19th, Austin Dillon. 18th, Ryan Preece. 17th, Christopher Bell. 16th, AJ Chicken Allmendinger. 15th, Denny Hamlin. 14th, Tyler Reddick. 13th, Ty Dillon. 12th, Daniel Suarez. 11th, Todd Gilliland. 10th, Kyle Busch. 9th, Noah Gragson. 8th, Austin Cindric. 7th, Ross Chastain. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever's tuning in. 6th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 5th was Zane Smith. 4th, Chase Elliott. 3rd, Alex Bowman. Chris Buescher. 2nd, Carson Hocevar with the W. Big win for him and that organization. The season ended today. In NASCAR, the playoffs would be this. 16th would be Austin Cindric. 15th, Joey Logano. 14th, Daniel Suarez. 13th, Ryan Preece. 12th, Bubba Wallace. 11th, William Byron. 10th, Brad Keselowski. 9th, Christopher Bell. 7th, Chris Buescher. 6th, Kyle Larson. 5th, Ty Gibbs. 4th, Chase Elliott. 3rd, Ryan Blaney. Denny Hamlin will be 2nd. And Tyler Reddick still on top. Go to college sports. Let me go to women. Let me go to college softball. Let's do the rankings, shall we? This week, Washington's 25th, Louisville's 24th, Central Florida's 23rd, Clemson's 22nd, South Carolina's 21st, Arizona 20th, LSU's 19th, Stanford 18th, Virginia Tech 17th, Mississippi State 15th, 16th, Oregon's 15th, Georgia 14th, Oklahoma State 13th, Texas A&M 12th, Duke is 11th, Florida State's 10th, Tennessee 9th, Florida 8th, Arkansas 7th, UCLA 6th, Texas 5th, Texas Tech 4th, Alabama 3rd, Nebraska is up there in 2nd, and Oklahoma number 1. College softball scoreboard. Some top 25 action today. Right now, bottom of the 5th, number 21 ranked South Carolina is up on South Carolina State, 6-1. Top of the 2nd, number 4 Texas Tech up on Tarleton State, 2-zip. Top of the 2nd, number 10 Florida State, number 8 Florida, scoreless. And the bottom of the 1st, number 19 LSU up on McNeese, 2-zip. Let's see what else. Women's lacrosse rankings. South Florida's 25th, Virginia's 24th, Richmond's 23rd, Loyola, Maryland 22nd, Rutgers 21st, Princeton 20th, Duke 19th, Penn State 18th, Denver 17th, Yale is 16th, Colorado 15th, Notre Dame's 14th, Army's 13th, Boston College 12th, Stony Brook 11th, Johns Hopkins 10th, Clemson's 9th, Syracuse 8th, Michigan 7th, Navy 6th, Florida 5th, Stanford 4th, Maryland's 3rd, Northwestern is 2nd, and North Carolina numero uno. No top 25 action in women's lacrosse. Let's jump over to the men's college baseball. Let's go to the rankings. '25th is Florida, Alabama's 24th, Virginia's 23rd, Arkansas's 22nd, USC's 21st, Boston College 20th, Arizona State 19th, West Virginia 18th, Ole Miss 17th, Nebraska 16th, Oklahoma's 15th, Florida State 14th, Oregon 13th, Southern Miss 12th, Kansas is 11th, Mississippi State 10th, Coastal Carolina 9th, Auburn 8th, Texas A&M 7th, Oregon State 6th, Georgia 5th, Texas 4th, Georgia Tech 3rd, North Carolina 2nd. UCLA still up on top. They are numero uno. Top 25 action in college baseball. As soon as it comes up here. I said as soon as it comes up here. It's trying, ladies and gentlemen. Oops. Still buffering. Right now, top of the 8th, number 13, Oregon's up on Gonzaga 4-3. Top of the 4th, number 3, Georgia Tech. The tight one with Kennesaw State 5-4. Excuse me, top of the 5th, number 20, Boston College over UMass Lowell 5-2. Number 23, Virginia up on George Mason 2-1, bottom of the 5th. Right now, top of the 2nd, number 9, Coastal Carolina up on number 2, North Carolina 1-0. Bottom of the 2nd, number 7, Texas A&M up on Tarleton State 1-0. Bottom of the 1st, number 10, Mississippi State up on number 17, Ole Miss 2-0. Just underway in number 11, Kansas and Wichita State. They're scoreless. Bottom of the 2nd, number 16, Nebraska up on Kansas State 3-0. Later on, Sam Houston is at number 4, Texas. Number 12, Southern Miss at Tulane. Number 1, UCLA at UC Santa Barbara. Number 6, Oregon State hosts UT Rio Grande Valley. Number 21, USC is at UC Irvine. Number 5, Georgia will host Troy. Oh, sorry, that was earlier today. Georgia won 11-1 in 7 innings. Canceled. Number 15, Oklahoma and Texas Tech. And number 22, Arkansas and Northwestern State. Most likely due to weather. More men's. Let's go to men's lacrosse. Men's lacrosse rankings. 20th is Penn. 19th is Boston U. 18th is Loyola Maryland. 17th is Ohio State. 16th is Towson. 15th is Penn State. 14th is Army. 13th is Harvard. 12th is Georgetown. 11th is Duke. 10th is Maryland. 9th is Yale. 8th is Virginia. Johns Hopkins is 7th. Syracuse is 6th. North Carolina 5th. Cornell 4th. Richmond 3rd. Princeton 2nd. Notre Dame is the number 1 team in the nation. There is only one game, top 25 action tonight in men's lacrosse. Right now, third period, Lehigh is up on number 19, Boston U, 11-9. Boston U has a losing record and they're still ranked. I think I'm going to end it there, ladies and gentlemen. Again, NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs tonight, Major League Baseball in full swing. Whatever you're going to watch, enjoy it. As I end each show, thanks for everybody that tunes in. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell your congressmen, tell your state representatives, tell your entire family. Early Inning Sports Buffet with the Ginch. I'm the Ginch. You're on the Cole County Entertainment Network. As I end each show, practice compassion, practice empathy, have passion for what you do. Hug somebody every once in a while. You might make their day. Tell somebody you love them. You might not get a second opportunity. And for Christ's sake, if you see somebody struggling, whatever fashion it is, ask questions, inquire how you can help, how you can get them help. Just inquire if you see somebody struggling. Because you might not just be saving a life, we might be saving a multitude of lives. Well, that being said, enjoy the rest of the night, everybody. Hopefully, I'll be seeing everybody tomorrow for another edition of Early Evening Sports Buffet with the Ginch. I will also be doing another edition of Student Body Right. We are T-minus 3 months and less before some of the conferences have their coaches' media days. So, with all that being said, there's only one thing left for me to do, and that's for Mr. Dandy Don Meredith to take me out. Have a good night, everybody.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night, the party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.